Hey y'all, okay, our ham is done and I'm going to run through it real quick and show you the next step on the most delicious ham you'll ever have. I'm telling you, it is divine. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I have it in my crock pot. I cooked it exactly like I said, 8 hours on high, and it is perfect, okay? So what I like to do, this is the next thing that I normally do. Now it's completely cooled off. That's why I love to cook it ahead of time, because it can just sit here and all of that good liquid cool off and it doesn't get dry. You do not have to worry about this kind of ham getting dry. That's the best part about it. Okay, so we're gonna try to get it out of here. You can see here, I put the foil on the lid. And then let me hold it up here so you can see here, this is our ham. Okay, we got all that, see how much liquid is in there? Okay, it cooks a ton of liquid out of it, okay? So this is just a pan that I had in the cabinet here that I grabbed out because I needed to use it and I've had it forever. So we're gonna try to get this out, okay? Let's see. Now normally, a lot of times I will just pull it right here in the crock pot, but for y'all, I'm gonna get it out so I can show you. Okay, we have a few little pieces down in here. We're gonna grab those out. Now y'all don't ask me about that piece that I cut off of it because it's already gone. No, seriously, I used that and I made Braden a sandwich for work. But let me show you. So this has a big bone in it. I'm gonna show you how tender this is, okay? There's one. Where's the rest of it? All right, we're just gonna pull this bone out. Look at that. That's how tender you want your ham to be. When you can do that, that's how you know your ham is done, okay? And then all I do is, this is the fat side up here, and that's the reason why I like to cook it meat side down, because all of that has been sitting in that good liquid this whole time, okay? So I get me a bowl here, and then I just start pulling it like this. All right, so like you can see here. So I try to get that little bit of fat off right here. I'm gonna throw it over here. Now that's pretty much all meat right there. Let's see. And I'll go back and get the rest of that, but you can see here. And then, I don't have enough room here. Let me see if I can back y'all on up a little bit more. Maybe you can see there. And see, then you just pull it apart and you have this delicious pulled ham, just like this. Y'all, I mean, it just literally falls apart. And that's what you want, just like this. And then, once you get it all out into your other container or whatever, you can heat up, or you can keep it warm by, sticking the whole pan in the oven, or you can get out just a little bit if you want to do just a little bit at the time. Really, it's seriously just however you want to do it. It's even good just room temperature. But I just kind of try to get that little bit of fat off that's usually on the top, like that. Let's see. It's it comes off really easy, and then you just pull it like this, kind of like people do pulled pork, but it's pulled ham instead. And you'll have the most delicious ham, y'all. I'm not even kidding. If you've never tried this kind of ham, I want you to try it. I don't know how common it is in different areas. I know it was this was, like I said, this is what I grew up on. This is what my grandmother cooked. So this is just and this is what my boys grew up on. So it's just a very common thing here, and my friends always love it. They go crazy over it. Because, a lot of times people have the sliced ham, which is still good. I'm not knocking that. I like any kind of ham. But this here is just a whole different level, y'all. All right, I'm not going to keep y'all on here while I pull this whole thing, which we've got a lot of it out so far. But this is all you do. And then this is your ham. Okay? You just get it out and pull it. And you may still have a little bit of fat on there, and that's okay. I'm telling you, this ham is so good, people are not going to be that picky about it. Do you see like how it just comes out in pieces? like this right here, and then you just pull it. Oh. Okay, y'all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish getting this out, which we don't like much, and then I finally found a pair of my old gloves that fit, thank goodness. I'm gonna get the rest of this out, and then I'll come back and I will show you the next step of what I do to keep it until serving time. Okay, y'all, here is our pulled ham. Look at that. You talk about good, y'all. I'm not even kidding with you. This is so good. Now what I'm going to, now I chose this little casserole dish to store mine in because I have a good lid that fits on this. But now you can definitely put it in one of the little disposable pans, especially if you're going to be serving it then to a lot of people. And you can cover it with foil, pop it in the oven, and it will stay nice and warm. You don't have to worry about this drying out because we're fixing to put this liquid in it. But now if you're doing it like I'm doing today, we're not going to eat all of this today, so I don't want to reheat the whole thing. So what I will do is just put it all in this little dish, and then I will get out however much I think we're going to eat, and then I will just heat that up. But like I said, it's good just like this, y'all. I mean, it is so good. I can't even explain it to you if you've never had this kind of ham, how good it is. All right, so the only other thing that I'm going to do before I store it up, in our crock pot here, we have all that good liquid. So I'm going to scoop some, and we don't even have any stuff in here that you have to worry about because that ham just all held together. So you may have a little piece of a ham here and there, but it all stays together really good. So I just scoop it up, and then that way your ham stays nice and moist. And if, like I said, if you're having to heat the whole thing up, you have all of that liquid in there, you don't have to worry about a thing. Okay, I think that'll be about enough. And then I just push it all down in there. Now it's a greasy mess. Now I'm not going to tell you it's not, because it is. It's messy, but it is good. Let me wipe this up. And y'all don't worry, I know I told y'all whenever I showed you the ham I would do the macaroni and cheese. I decided to go ahead and pull this and show y'all how I do it. So I'm going to do a different video for the macaroni and cheese. So I just want to get this ham done and show y'all. I want to do this a little bit ahead of time. And just remember, if you're watching this video and you didn't see the other one, I did another video showing how we cook the ham, and it is the easiest way ever. This is the easiest, most delicious ham. I will always say that. And anybody else that eats it will tell you the same thing. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all try this. I know you will love it. It has just always been a family favorite of mine since I was a child. But anyway, I'm going to get this stored up. Like I said, I have a nice lid for this casserole dish, so that's why I like to use it. And y'all can always come back to the page and look for the macaroni and cheese recipe, because that's going to be next. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.